Hello everyone. Today is Thursday, December, I'm thinking the 30th. And yes, I'm down here at the cabin doing a little bit of work. Yahweh gave me enough strength to get down here and I'm feeling good enough, so I'm down here. And yes, we're having some rain and thunderstorms here today. Sure sounds good on that tin roof though. But I don't know if it's light enough to see on the inside right now, but I have been down here doing a little bit. Maybe you can see, I'm not sure. But I have got a third coat on that wall, the end wall, and the front wall, and I've got a second coat on probably, half of this other wall here. So now I've got to get a third coat on the back wall where the kitchen will be, and a second coat on the ceiling, and a second coat on the other half of this end wall. I'm not saying not going to show a whole lot and take up time right now, not knowing if this is even able to be seen or not. But I will come back a little bit later. I got down here early this morning, but I don't know how long I will be able to stay. Maybe Yahweh will give me strength to finish that and do the ceiling off. And I've had people say don't talk about religion on your YouTube channels, it'll run off viewers. Well, the way I look at it, if I've got to watch what I say and not say stuff about our God Yahweh, then I don't need a YouTube channel. But if it offends anybody, they're welcome to leave. But that's my belief, and when I want to, I will talk about it. But I will be back in a little bit. Hopefully it'll be a little lighter in here and show up a little better. And I'll show you what all I've got done today. And I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, this is late Thursday afternoon. I made it back. That wall toward the outside has 3 coats on it. The front wall has 3 coats on it. And the back wall has 3 coats of primer on it. The interior wall over here is the only thing that does not have, only wall that does not have 3 coats. I've got 2 coats on it, and it's going to take a third coat. And I've put the second coat on what part of the ceiling over the kitchen that I had already painted. I put a second coat on it. And then on the living room, I put a first coat on part of it. I couldn't get all the way to the top. I took my extension pole back that I had because it wouldn't tighten into the handle, and I tried a couple more while I was there, and they wouldn't tighten into a handle for the roller. So I do not have an extension that's tall enough for me to reach the top part. But it doesn't really matter, because now I am down to maybe 1 gallon of primer out of 15. So now I will have to go buy bucket number 4 for primer. If I had known this, I would not have put OSB up and painted it, and I will not do it again. The rest of the cabin, I will either have sheetrock, or they make some like beadboard like paneling that comes already painted white. I may put OSB up and then just tack that over it. That's what I would have done in here if I'd have known this was going to suck up paint like it does. It's like pouring water down an endless tunnel. It just keeps going. I don't know, the other walls that I've got the third coat on, they're not dry yet, so I don't know if they're gonna need a fourth coat or not. But I can tell you now, the rest of the cabin will not have OSB painted. Like I said, I might put it up and put the beadboard paneling over it because that paneling is so thin I wouldn't want it by itself. Or I may just put sheetrock. The reason I did not go with sheetrock, or one of the reasons, because I do not like trying to mud and finish sheetrock. So if I do put sheetrock, the joints will have 1x4s over them, because I'm not going to try to join them and sand them and all of that, because I'm not real good at it. So I have to put mud on and sand it smooth, which when I get through is a lot of sand. Because like I said, I am not a sheetrock finisher. I can do it and make it look good, but I waste a lot of sheetrock mud doing it. But that's what it's looking like so far today. And I can tell you there will not be a video tomorrow, and it may be a while before I put up another video, because the third bucket of primer that I bought, I used the money that I was going to use for the trim for the windows and baseboard and stuff. And now I'm out of money, so I've still got a few weeks to go before I get that. So it may be a few weeks before I do another video. But I wanted to show y'all what it's looking like as of today. It's looking fairly good. I just wish it wasn't taking up so much primer to get it to cover the OSB. But like I said, I'll work at it slowly and eventually I'll be in here. I was hoping to be in by the first of the year, but I see that's definitely not happening. But I'm thinking I know I'm gonna have to buy 5 more gallons, because this part of the ceiling that I painted over here, this is the first coat on it, and then that part up there hasn't even had a first coat on it. And like I said, the other walls have 3 coats, and this one's only got its second coat, so I may end up having to do a third coat of it. So when I can, I know I'll have to get 5 more gallons of primer. But that's gonna be all for today. I'm fixing to head in. I've done all I can do today, but thankfully Yahweh helped me get this much done, and because I didn't think I'd even be down here today after yesterday. But I would like to ask y'all, if you're not subscribed to my channel, to please subscribe, and hit the like button and hit the notification bell to be notified when I do put up another video, and leave a comment down below. And as always, may you have a blessed day. Shalom.